I am out here on a Sunday morning, just completing just under 27 miles, and I stopped here for a coffee at one of the local fast food stores. I usually don't stop, but today, because I rode so hard yesterday, I think I must have did probably 65 miles. And today my bones, not so much my bones, my muscles are just a little sore. So here we are. We're here at the restaurant here having a cup of coffee. It's another beautiful fall day. Interesting how the weather is. You get these incredible days during the summer where you feel like it's just an incredible period in our lifetimes. The temperatures are so high. And then the winter, just incredibly cold. But today makes up for all of it. Just beautiful weather. 32 degrees at night. By the time you wake up, usually it's around 33 or 34 degrees. I usually pull out maybe 10 till 5, somewhere along in there. I try to get out here because I live in a very, very busy city. As you can see, pretty busy for a Sunday morning. Yeah, I get out there early and I try to get out there and get as much riding done as I can before the crowd gets out there. Today, I've experienced some pretty heavy traffic, but as I mentioned, came out kind of strong this morning, basically pushing the vehicle, meaning the bike, to its maximum capacity. I think I broke probably 55 miles an hour there at one point. Been up about maybe 14-degree hills. That wasn't any fun, and I think that's what kind of sapped the life out of me because I was doing pretty good up until after I came off that last hill. I think I got 3 more of those left, about maybe another 15, 16 miles to go. But we're going to do this, and probably tomorrow I'm going to take a rest day because my body definitely needs to be in some coincidence of healing. According to my computer here, it's telling me that there needs to be some ability to do some rest. So that is my experience today on the bike, and with the noise that I'm hearing, I think it's probably time for me to get off of this site. But yes, not exactly sure what it told me. I can't remember exactly how much rest I was supposed to receive yesterday, but here we go. Still got another 21 hours of recovery time. Believe it or not, these bike computers by Garmin, they leave a lot to desire, but at the same time, they're functional. I mean, you can functionally put this in your life to make it part of your daily routine or whatever have you. The numbers and stats may not be 100%, but it's a good little guide to use to associate trying to work with a bike computer. So everything from, giving you information about your stats, training, navigation is so-so. The history I've had a problem with because I lost all my information. I must have had 19, maybe 25,000 miles on here, and I lost it all because for some odd reason this computer just decided to go dead. I lost 19, 20. I think it was probably more like 25,000 miles. I just say 19 because I don't remember, but I know it was way over 19,000 the last time I looked. But as you can see, since it crashed, I've only got 525 miles on this when it specifically said over 19 the last time I looked, which was 3 months ago, and it crashed about a month ago. So that was the only problem. I did purchase also a Garmin 1040, but I've got that on my other bike. And I tend to use this 1030 because I like the 1030. 1030 is a lot different than what you get with your 1040, but it's usable. And believe me, if it hadn't lost all of my information, I would probably not have gotten a 1040. So somebody said, yeah, you can get all your information online, all this, because I do use the so-called Garmin app. Garmin app transfers information when you finish your ride. I will tell you, it's going to take you some time to get that straight. And I'm a computer wizard, and I can tell you it took me a minute to figure out what their process was, what they were trying to do. It's kind of clear what they're trying to do. There's just no instructions. And you feel silly after you complete it. But at any rate, I lost probably about 3 hours of my valuable time trying to put that together years ago. And sure, every time you buy a new computer, you've got to go through the process of doing it again. The great thing is the 1040 and the 1050 now give you the opportunity to associate transferring some of the information. It does, for your setup, it does transfer maybe 80% of your information. The other 20% is your stats. That 1050 or that 1040 I bought did not transfer, but probably about maybe, I want to say probably 10% of my stats that I had on the computer. So that wasn't all that great. I'm over it. I mean, my thing is, probably this time next year, there'll probably be another 15,000 on this one. So this one's for sale. Problem is nobody wants to buy anything, even though it's brand new. It looks brand new. It's not been any crashes. When it crashed and I lost all my information, that's just a reset. That's the reason why I lost it. They told me that, when you reset it, you won't lose your information. That's not true. It was all gone. But hopefully won't have that problem with the 1040. They look like they've got a couple of things on there I do like. There's not a lot of change in it. It's just enough to make a person switch, because you can put one primary thing on a computer and leave everything else the same. And the way our society is now, we'll switch because we think it's better. But it's one thing. It's the same old thing Microsoft did when they first came out with their software. Same old software they've been pandering to society forever. Switch one little thing and make people think that you all of a sudden got an obsolete software package. You get it. All about prescriptions. Anyway, thank you so much for listening to my Sunday morning, sitting here drinking hot coffee and taking a breather, getting ready to get back on this highway again and finish this up. Thank you, YouTube.